Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jimbo, and today we're going to be doing headlight restoration DIY kits. We have a cheap one and an expensive one. So on the expensive side, we have this product right here. This is the Meguiars two-step headlight restoration kit. It easily restores clarity to oxidized and yellowed headlights, and headlights stay clear for 1 year, which is a claim that I'm definitely going to be testing out, is how long does it actually stay clear for. It comes with a spray coating and says to be done by hand. It actually says no drill required, which some of these do require an actual drill to do, and honestly the drill just makes it a lot easier and a lot faster to do. On the cheap side, we have turtle wax. This kit costs you about $9. I picked both of these up at Walmart. And this one actually has a 5-star review from Nikki on the front in Texas. It said, headlights look brand new. And again, same kind of theory or same kind of products come in the kit. Their spray lubricant, the compound, the sanding, and then this one actually comes with lens sealing wipes. No talk, at least I couldn't really find, of how long it should last, but ideally about a year as well. So I'm going to be splitting. I'm doing an old an old Toyota Highlander. Let me slow down. An old Toyota Avalon, not a Highlander at all, and both the headlights are equally as bad, as I will show you. I'm going to be doing one side with the turtle wax, one side with the Meguiars, and then I'm going to be able to track the car and do updates to see when it actually starts to fade and stuff like that. So follow along on my Instagram at Jimbo Balaam or at the Auto Detailing Podcast, where I will be doing updates with that, and I will show a video update as well. So let's get right into this, and let's see which one does better. Okay, so the first thing it tells you to do is actually to tape it off. As you can see, I'm the world's best taper. Such clean lines with my tape, super straight, awesome. Obviously a joke. Okay, so the first thing, you could also pop the hood if you want, and then that way you don't have to hit that top line. So actually directions, the first step of the directions is just to take the lens clarifying compound and a towel to see if it comes clean. So let's pop this open. Before I even get into the sandpaper, is do as the directions say. I'll apply that on, and then I'll rub with the towel to see if it comes clean. Now, I don't think this is gonna actually work, but if your headlights aren't that bad, or if they just are fading at the top, it may be enough, and basically this is just the mild abrasive in it. But I do like that they're having you go the least aggressive way to the most aggressive. I'll use a little bit more. Pretty quickly you could see that it does a little bit, but not a lot. So what I'm going to do is then the next one is to apply the spray lubricant to the green polishing pad and directly to lens. Use pad only on those areas requiring restoration. Using firm pressure in the back and forth motion over the lens until much of the oxidation is removed. Use the spray lubricant as necessary to keep the lens pad wet. Flip to the tan side and side of the polishing pad, rub back and forth, opposite direction of the green pad for 1 minute, letting the pad lens surface, keeping the pad surface wet, blah, blah, blah. And then we'll use the teal side of the second pad, repeat the process for 1 minute, flip to the purple side. All right, lots of instructions here. Let's start with step 1. So it says to take the green pad, right? So we're going to take the green pad, and the spray lubricant. Actually says to spray the pad directly. Actually is numbered number 1 as well. I'll be honest, I don't like the size of this thing. Makes it really awkward to try to hold. So it says you want to make sure. It's very awkward to hold. Want to make sure you keep it wet, and what you're going to start to notice is that the oxidation is yellow and is going to start coming out. Did it say 1 minute? It just says until much of the oxidation is removed. So I guess when you start feeling it being smooth. Feels like much of the oxidation is removed. So then we'll flip it to the gray side for 1 minute. So I'll set a timer here. One minute with the tan. You could see why the drill would be way better. This is going to give you an arm workout. All right, that's been 1 minute. Let's see what the next instructions say. All right, using the teal side of number 3. 1 minute. Here we go. Okay, then you're gonna flip to the purple side, number 4. Do it for another minute. Oh, did my timer not work? Are you joking me? All right, I'll just call that a minute. All right, call that a minute. Dry it off. And then the next step is to dry the lens and then apply the lens clarifying compound and rub thoroughly until the lens turns clear. So we'll take the compound again. It also says that you can use a foam pad here. But this is going to be by hand. Okay. All right, now, important, restore both lenses before opening the lens base coat wipe. So if you're going to be using the Turtle Wax or any of these, you're going to get about enough product to do one set of lights, and that's about it. So you're definitely, according to the instructions, if you are using the Turtle Wax, you're going to want to do all the steps that we just did on both lenses before you go to the wipes, because if you do it only on one, it's going to dry out. So that's what it's saying. One pouch, use the glove. I guess I didn't need to use the glove until now. Once dry. Okay. So we'll use the base coat. So you're gonna apply the base coat, and then once it's dry, you're gonna apply. That's one way to get to the other side. Jeez Louise. So I hope that this, see how it made it a little bit more clear? So I'm hoping the coating does that to it and makes it a little bit more clear. It looks better. So definitely gonna have plenty enough to do. You're gonna have a little bit of give on the wipes. I'm gonna let that one dry, and then I'll apply the sealing wipe, which will hopefully give it more added protection. I would say Nikki in Texas was right, unlike Bob in Florida with the trim restoration stuff. He was a little wrong, but I'm gonna let this dry and then add the lens wipe on top of it. Dried up, so now I'm gonna put the sealing wipe on there, and what I'm really hoping with the sealing wipe is that it brings in a lot of that depth and clearness. I'm actually gonna keep it folded. And it's doing kind of what I was hoping it would do, and it seems a little thick. So you kind of want to make sure that you don't get any white marks, that you kind of do it fairly evenly, but it feels like a thick coating. Feels good, feels really thick. And it did actually add a little bit of clarity to the lens, which is cool, and what you will normally see when you put like a regular coating on it too, is a little bit of restored clarity. Right, that is the Turtle Wax side. Right, so the Meguiars is very different as far as they don't have sandpaper. And I did see on the side, they do have 3 different levels of headlight restoration. This one is moderate because it's the most comparable to what I got with the Turtle Wax, but they do have a severe one that requires sanding and a drill powered polishing. So again, but both 1 year guarantee, or says it should last 1 year. So with this one, it has the spray coating, but then it also has the headlight solution. And what you do with the headlight solution and then these 2 pads is these pads act like the sanding. So they're both identical, and you just use the solution on the headlight. First you gotta open the solution. So, and these are felt, or not felt, but they'll stick to a drill attachment if you choose to do that. So they want you to apply it like that and then use this as kind of the sanding paper. So you're using a rubbing compound and this kind of aggressive pad. And then unlike the turtle wax where it gives you a time frame or 1 minute here or this, whatever, this one just says until you have a even haze to the light. So I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. Let's check our work and see where we're at. So you can kind of see like the sanding haze coming through. That's what they're talking about. They want it to be nice and even across the entire lens and smooth as well, because I think then when you spray the coating over it, that's what's going to make it super clear. So, but I'm going to do one more round of that. And with this stuff, you're going to have a couple, be able to do probably 2 sets, not just 1 set of headlights. You can also see you're not really getting the runny mess on the other side. Not that we were getting that runny of a mess on the other side, but you can see how a drill attachment would make this just so much better. All right, that's looking pretty even and good, smooth. Don't really feel any oxidation. Now the spray coating says to apply 2 layers actually. So you're gonna spray it across once in kind of a crosshatch motion, and then wait 3 to 5 minutes for it to dry, and then spray another coat, and then 24 hours before it gets wet. So let me see. Definitely want to make sure you're working in a well-ventilated area so you don't gas yourself. So you can see kind of how it restored it. I'll wait 3 to 5 minutes and then come back to it. In about 4 minutes, I'm going to do another coat as it says. And that's that. We shall see. All right, so I'm interested to hear your thoughts of which one you thought looks better. Does the Meguiars do better? Does it justify the higher price? Is the spray coating better? Or do you like the Turtle Wax just because it kind of delivered the same result around the same price, or for about $10 less? Do you think that the spray coating is gonna last longer than the wipe coatings or vice versa? Really interested to hear your feedback. Let me know what you think in the comments below. On your way down there, don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button. And how about this for a giveaway? I will give you a $15 Amazon gift card if you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment with what product you think is the winner. That will automatically enter you into that giveaway, and I will give you enough money to buy one of these kits on Amazon if you have fogged headlights. If you're a professional detailer and want to enter, you can win a kit or enough money to win a kit as well, and then you can go charge $100 to do someone's headlights and tell them it'll last a year or not. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram to see more behind the scenes of my life, and then also weekly or maybe monthly updates on these headlights to see if the claims are true. One thing I do want to point out on the Meguiars one, it said lab tested. Now, a lot of people give me crap for my testing, but the real world, reality is that you can't always put this on a car and wait to see how long it lasts. So they ship things to the lab to find out, and that's what I do with my durability test and my cheap versus expensive. So welcome to the Auto Detailing Podcast Lab. All right, thanks for checking out this video. Just wanted to get my little soapbox in there real quick at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.